Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Hands On with BLG. I am BLG. Today I'm going to try to make a cast iron pizza. That's right, cast iron pan pizza. Homemade. I'm going to get a cast iron. I've got a little bit of olive oil spray. As you can see, I got a nice cast iron skillet here. I'm going to put a tablespoon of cornmeal in it, like so. Kind of smear it around like that. That's going to sit to the side, okay? Now our pizza dough. Okay, I can put this away. Hey, go up there. Okay, we're going to take, where is it? 1 cup of warm water in our stand mixer here. And this bowl I ran under warm water also. Yoink. I'm going to put one packet, 0.25 ounces, a quarter ounce of yeast in our little bowl like that. Half teaspoon of salt. That's right, chaw. Okay. Half teaspoon of salt. Gonna go right, chaw. Whack. Just like so. I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons. Okay, I'll throw that lid right on the floor. 2 teaspoons of olive oil. I don't have olive oil. I'm just going to use vegetable oil. Use what you got. You know what I mean? Just like so. Find that cap. So throw it back on the floor. Okay. So got that in there. And 2.5 to 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to dissolve the yeast in the warm water in the mixer bowl. We're going to do that. Looks pretty good to me, yeah? Okay. I was running dishwater. Okay. Want to add salt and olive oil. Well, we already did that. Attach the bowl, dough hook, and mixer. Okay? We're going to add how much flour? 2.5 cups of flour are going in initially. So, you know me, I got my half cup scoop in here. Half cup. Looks like I'm going to have just enough flour. 1 cup. Half cup. 2 cups. 2.5 cups. That's what we're going to start with, okay? So we put our dough hook on. We put our dough hook right on here. Boop. And it says on speed 2. Excuse me. Speed 2. We're going to let that mix. Cool. So we'll let that mix for about 2 minutes, it says. Okay, folks, that's gone for 2 minutes. And it is clinging to the hook. And it is cleaned the side of the bowl, as you can see. I believe you can kind of see in there, yeah. And so I'm not going to have to add any more flour to that. That's good. That's done. So we'll let that go for 2 more minutes. Okay, folks, there's 2 more minutes of that. So there's our dough. All kneaded up for us. No kneading because the machine does it. There we go. Let's take this little bad boy off of here and our bowl out of there. Now, I got a bowl here that's pre-greased. If you can see it right. Got me a greased bowl right here. I'm going to make this dough into a nice little ball. Just on the counter here real quick. Right? Pre-greased bowl. We're going to grease that. Flip it over and grease the top. Like that. You see that? We're going to do that there. Now, a neat little trick for covering it. In case it gets really big, we'll take our little cling wrap thing here, right? We'll pull out some cling wrap. Yeah. Like so. But I'm going to pull it out upside down, thusly. See what you dig what I mean? Here, let me look. There you go. I'm going to spray a little oil on it. Like so. Pull it back like this. See? Our bowl goes back over here. Our cling wrap that's oiled now on the inside goeth over the bowl. You see that? Boom. Take that there. Cover it up. It's plenty warm in the house today. It's almost 80 degrees in here already. I got to turn the air on. There you go. Bowl's covered. We're just going to let that sit here. We're going to let that rise for about an hour. Alright? We'll get back to the dough in an hour for that. And in the meantime, I'm going to get this out of the way. And we're going to go over to the stove and we're going to, what do you call that? We're going to cook some sausage up. Yeah. Alrighty, folks, we're going to squirt some sausage in here. Little chunk likes. Sausage, I got my skillet turned up to 7. So my heat stove, 7 out of 10. As I guess you'd say, medium high. Plop this up in here. Sausages. There we go. No extra seasoning, no nothing like that. We've had this sausage before, it's just fine. The way it is. We'll chop it up. Just like so. And I'm going to go ahead and brown it up. And we'll take a look at it when it's all browned up. Shouldn't take but about, I don't know, maybe 6 minutes, 7 minutes at most. I got this cool cover. Multi-size cover. It goes 3 different sizes. Lid thing. Keep it from spattering all over the place too. Picked it up, but I think this came from Target a long time ago. It was on sale. Heh, cool. Okay, folks. See, it's kind of got a lot of grease. This is a not expensive brand of sausage. It's fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drain this off. In fact, I'm gonna drain it into this pan. So where did I put the? Here we go. I'm just gonna drain it into this pan right here, real quick, like. And wipe off the pan so don't get grease on the bottom of the damn skillet. We don't want that, right? Chop it up a little bit more while it's in the strainer. Boop, 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 boop. Sausage. Excellent. Alright. Back in. Wipe off the stove. Just about got it. Give that just a minute or 2 more. That's looking pretty browned up good to me. Alrighty, folks. What I'm going to want to do now is take our dough out. It's risen. It has risen. Alright, we're going to punch it down in the bowl. We'll scoop him out. What I want to do, I'm going to smack him over here. This can go away. I don't need this. Alright, so I want to make this dough kind of round as I can. Looks about good to me. Okay, we're at 470 on our oven, so that's getting there. 500 or 475. That's 500. Said we got the thing. Okay, I'm going to get the skillet out. I'm going to set it here. In here. See if I can get just a touch more cornmeal on the bottom here. Good. Set our dough in here. That should do just wonderful, right? Looks pretty good. We'll poke him down in. Oh, I got a little thin spot right there. Want that to stretch up that way. Still got a thin spot. There we go. Okay. Got a little bit of extra that I will be taking off just because it's too big. It's too damn big. Cut that off. Got this here. Cut that off. Extra dough, man. Cut that off. It's a smaller pan than what is called for. There we go. I like the look of that. Raise that on up a little here, like so. Yes, yes. Take off a little more of this. There we go. A little more here. Perfect. All right. Now, I'm going to poke some holes in the bottom here. Thusly. And I'm not going to do Chicago style. I am just going to go with a standard pizza style. All right. Put that back up. And put a little bit of pizza sauce up in here. Not too much. Just enough to get some good sauce up in here like so. That's about right. Take us back to the big spoon. Swarf this around. Pizza. Right? That's how you do pizza. Swarf this around. Over to here. Go there. Nicely done. Look at that sauce. Beautiful. Alright, now we've got some mushrooms. I'm going to sprinkle some mushrooms in here because I like mushrooms. We're going to smackle them around. Got plenty of mushrooms. And there. Smack one here. And another little guy right there. Looks good. Mushrooms. Okay? Now you remember we got our sausage. Boing. Smack me some sausage up in here. All up on around here. Right? A couple good handfuls. some sausage, about like so. Beautiful, beautiful. Yoink. Package of pepperonis. See that? That's right. We're going to smack some pepperonis up on this bitch. We're going to try to open the bag. We'll get me some pepperonis to sort out on here. Thought about onions, but I'm not going to put onions on it this time. Decided against it this morning. I thought, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I don't need onions on it. Kind of got a heartburnish kind of day going anyway. And the pepperonis will keep that lit. Pepperoni there. Look at that. Come on, start working with me. Pepperoni. Pepperoni. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pepperoni there. And it looks like I got room for one more right here. That looks good. That looks like enough, yeah. Pepperoni for you. Pepperoni for me. Pepperoni for the dingo. Go, buddy. He's right down there. Alright. Oh, and a pepperoni for the Sheila. There's a Sheila. Said pepperoni, that's my favorite. Alright. Pepperonis are done. Let's make that look nice. There we go. Now, plenty of mozzarella. Gotta do plenty of mozzarella up on here. Get it all around. Like so. You dig what I'm talking about? We got this here little bowl going on, see? Uh-huh. That's what it's for. Mozzarella and plenty of it. There we go, baby. Now, back in the oven this is going to go. And I'm going to shoot for about, oh, let's get the timer up. Our magical timer. We're going to shoot for 11 minutes and see what it looks like. Alright? And I will check on it periodically just to make sure. Hot pan, guys, coming in. Holy crap, people. Would you have yourselves a look at that? There it is. I made a cast iron pan pizza. Holy shit, that's beautiful. Now you know what I'm going to do? We'll get some of this Parmesan stinky cheese. Sprinkle a little bit over the top. For some effect. Get yourselves a look at that. There you have it, folks. From Hands On with BLG to you. One cast iron skillet dish pizza. Not Chicago style, just a dish pizza. Look at that. You want some? I get it all. It's all mine. You can come over if you want to, but you gotta find me, and I'll give you a piece. There you go. I'm not going to cut it, not quite yet. The crust has pulled away from the sides. It's nice and loose in there. I'm going to let that cool off, and yeah, by God, that's going to be good. Well, you guys know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe if you wish. So share the videos, pass the word, and all that good stuff. And Till the next time, folks, make that. It's very easy. And peace out, people. Just peace out. Hands on with BLG. You never know what you will see. Oh, yes sirree. Hands on with BLG. Stick around and learn from me.